welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. A top 25 showdown coming up through a college football.
I can't believe our game's raining.
Preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Oh, you're funny. You're 90s across the board.
Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Dukes will kick it away to start. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down.
No, you're good. Okay.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Oh, he got loose.
Bro.
Just slithered
Really?
through the tackle when he's got room to run. Off he goes. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Like, no one wanted to, like, touch you.
It was time to make a house call. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast.
Oh, that was stupid.
The run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Yeah, but nobody can hear anything.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Well, your run defense is a lot better than mine.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Wasn't really.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays.
Yeah,
they want to put up the big stats.
He's gonna be good, I think.
When nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball.
He's a freshman.
Minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get laddered up.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking to throw for it.
Bro, every
Using
throw
a
is
quick game.
inaccurate.
And they
Holy
knock him
crap, I
down,
need
but
to
he
practice
got
with
past
him.
the line to gain.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Using his legs, it's Ellington.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Here's the handoff.
Gosh, cut that back a little sooner.
Inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Finds a tight end.
Ooh, hang on to
He
that.
was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he sprints to the end zone.
Glory hole.
The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here.
Okay,
He'll make the
defense.
fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
He
You
looks
need a
pretty
chance
quick,
to go
too.
decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down.
God, he's quick.
Dances away from 1. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Boom. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. The give on the inside. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up. Quarterback
Oh
on the
my
keep.
goodness.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And the defense brings extra guys. Know they're going to run the football, but what does the quarterback do? Make the right.
I wasn't ready for that one.
He goes and gets the first down.
And he's also able to use their aggressiveness against him. It's fourth down. They're eager to get him on the ground, and sometimes that creates an out.
And you go right for what you see first. And when you see that read option, it's the running back first. Can't forget about the quarterback, especially when they can run.
After the run, now to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good.
I hate that play.
This passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them.
Oh, no one blocked him?
To have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Pocket starts to collapse. Complete.
I don't know.
He will step out of bounds,
Glad he did.
but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Well, my defense is not going to get to stop this game.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out, there he goes.
Whew.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
Huge. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness.
We got a shootout in Lubbock.
Nice run.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the... And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. It's recovered.
Why would you not scoop that?
Get the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where
Oh, you idiot. You could have just ran that in.
Make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles.
Nah, I screwed that up.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the
Happy
7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the boot, looking for his man.
Ah,
Dances
shoot.
away. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another
Yeah, I was about to say,
down.
you took him away.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it.
You got to be kidding me. I can't kick it. It's on the one.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that
Stay in bounds.
Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. On the option. Quick toss.
Woo!
And he takes it to the house.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Dukes. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
Hey,
That's
Ruffman.
that killer mentality. You step on their
Yeah,
foot down. When you get
I don't know.
opportunities like that,
With
they are
I've got a good,
chances
you know,
to
speedy
put
quarterback,
touchdowns on
so
the board. The
I was
offense
like, I'm
took
comfortable
care of
just
business.
kind of reading whatever happens.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah. I would like to think so as well.
First down here for the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able
I had to
get
put a
away
spy
from
on you.
yeah, fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of...
Gosh, why are you so slow?
His team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything
Dang it.
working. I would expect them to keep
Thought you
pushing
might
this ball
overcommit
down.
there.
Just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
So after the first down run, here's second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the Dukes get enough for
Have
the
some
first
room.
down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Gosh, I don't trust my
Here they
O-line
go,
yet.
First and 10 from the 48. They're getting this guy lathered up. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. These guys have the
I knew it was
success
going to happen
left and
eventually.
right.
I'm getting
No,
the
sir.
ball
No
on the
loss.
alt.
Get it together.
Looking to pass on second down.
No.
Flush
Throw it.
out of the pocket. And he's left with no option
Jeez,
but to throw
he
it
got back
away.
there pretty quick.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Finds a man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You can tell I don't trust my O-line. I started running out of that pocket.
When you make that throw, you keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
The sure hands, it's Lang.
Oh, don't be doing that now.
Finally run out of bounds, but
She tried to strip it.
Rolling with a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back.
Gosh, I had a lane. It's just, I am such a slow team. Like, we can't get out there.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's moving out of the pocket. Firing to
Oh, stay in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room.
Oh no, that played right into.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses.
That was no
There's
bueno.
a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, James Madison.
I saw you almost went out there to it.
6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Ah, shoot.
Smashes through.
Just tackle him.
Give him
Jeez.
114 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Oh, you ran the same damn play. Oh.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line.
It's the one time I'm not looking for that.
As quick and as fast as they are.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that
Hate
one.
myself.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
God, then you went the other side.
Distance there between him and the defense.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
The back goes in motion. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I don't like his
That's a pretty
QB.
good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks.
I can tell he's going to be really good.
When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical.
I hope
Finish those
so.
plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Oh, please.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell
Bastard.
right before the half.
Quick timeout by the defense there.
I don't need it.
Make sure everyone has the same call. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense.
We taking this to halftime. Not even fielding that. Not taking the chance.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give.
No, just wanted the first.
Get enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a nice run there to keep the drive going, get the first down. I'll tell you guys, I'm impressed so far by this offense and their ability to run it early.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. In the middle, it's Lang.
Go ahead and burn that one.
He was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat.
God, sack there would have been devastating.
Wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Fast motion from the offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Wow, he took a while to get that out.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of
Crap.
that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
God, he's got a long windup. I got to remember that.
Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll let it go down the right side.
No!
It's complete. A huge pickup. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Damn it, snap it. Snap it. No, he won't snap it. Shit.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now
Did need that timeout. God! I should have just let you kick the onside kick.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick
Oh,
off and
just
start the
God.
second half.
Yep, you got me there. That timeout
And
ended
he'll
up
just
costing me.
take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge
Oh, go.
too.
Can anyone catch him? He's inside the 40.
18 is about to track him down.
He's at
Oh!
the 10.
No!
And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles.
I mean, that's just the difference. You've got faster guys than me, so ordinary touchdowns are not. Ooh, hang on
They
to it.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Coaches preach all week about physicality, physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be.
Into the end zone he goes.
A little something in the back pocket. Mm-hmm.
Now they'll line up for what they hope.
It is.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
Do not tell me. I can check now.
Punching it in for the touchdown.
Oh! That's a classic goo.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
Strap
He
it.
stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
A little slapping going on in LA.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
What?
Being down 14,
Who the hell is 77 out there?
if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point
He's a
game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can...
Dude, he's lined up at my middle linebacker. I think I need to update his number. 77.
This game is entirely...
He did not. My
And the
goodness.
incompletion brings up a second down for this offense.
He does.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, he's a left outside linebacker.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Ooh.
And he's not going to get there. The
I do like that
defense
play call.
stands tall and makes the stop. And the Red
Not
Raiders
expecting
want
that
to
at all.
break the tempo. On fourth down, trying
Yep.
to find his man. The completion
Bastard
will
ass.
pass the sticks. Really confident throw and catch there.
I knew it was coming, and I was in the wrong set.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Dances away from the heat. He will step out of bounds, but not before.
Did you even read the defense? You just take off.
For this offense.
It's so hard to defend these guys.
I had a feeling.
Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn
Getting
up
held.
for a big gainer.
This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air, using his feet to buy time. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down.
Ah, hell.
The Red Raiders brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive if you're on offense, right? You're now into the opponent's territory. It's 4th down. Dial up your best 4th down play. Keep this drive going.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the ground with the counter.
Ah, come on.
Tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the option. The pitch. And he's not going to make
I don't know how you
it.
still got that pitch
Denying
off.
him the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, please. No, I was in the end zone.
Gets the ball back for its own.
Man, what a great break on the football.
Gotta be
Nice job
shitting
seeing
me.
and squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this
Can't
one.
even see.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The lone back's got
Yep.
it. At the 10, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility.
That
It
was
makes the
big.
whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk. You keep
Oh,
doing this,
stay in
they'll go
bounds.
all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
Feeling some
There's
heat.
just nothing really.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down after that incompletion. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Torn rotator cuff.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude,
We'll miss the rest of the season.
Fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
God, if my O-line could block when I need them
As
to.
they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
I tried. No, I did a fake snap, or what is it, like a hard count. Thank you. Having a stroke over here.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass.
Dude, I had my first 2 reads were absolutely covered up. I panicked.
Keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough.
They did better on that one, but
And if this offense can keep
very
that rolling,
iffy.
if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
To the ground. He's got
yeah.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I did not know that.
Leaves him with 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Dances away to buy time. He's got the tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll
I'm
stop
banned.
him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Turning to the right.
Jeez, you about took the handoff.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards.
Today's Saturday.
Game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Oh, hell.
Down, wants to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Try to give everybody as many as possible.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone.
Yeah, that's the thing is that Beavs has 2 conference games that are users.
Just taking the touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then lofts one high and deep. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Oh,
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a
For
similar
God,
situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Good game, Jake.
They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Does it not feel like sort of poetic justice for Beeves to get beaved?
They get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start it.